our duty. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Assata was a freedom fighter, and may she rest in peace and may her legacy endure. Rhode Island, I am here to give you hope today, but also to remind you of your duty. We, the people's duty, because there are no kings in America. I am here to remind you that love and solidarity are more important than what they try to do to divide us. I am here to remind you that our freedom, our democracy, for all of us, every single patriot here, to love and defend our neighbors, respect for those who fought and died for us to be free, is our duty. Democracy, as John Lewis said in his final words, is not a state, it is an act. And the last few months, this administration has been filled with consistent and brutal attacks on our democracy. Our government has been shut down for 17 days. Because Republicans in the country want to hike up your health care premiums by over 114%. And let's be clear, this is an all-out assault on the wallets of every American. Americans who can't afford to pay higher out-of-pocket premiums just because Trump wants to line his billionaire buddies' pockets. It is our duty as Americans to fight for those struggling for health care in the richest country in the history of the world. It is our duty to fight for affordable health care in the only high-income country that doesn't have universal health care coverage. 2.2 million people will lose their coverage next year if these subsidies continue. Democracy is all of our duty, and we must make the decision every single day through our actions and how we show up with solidarity for every single person in our communities. It is our duty to face the urgency and the flood the zone tactics and not wade through a sea of despair, because that's exactly what this administration wants. They want us weak. They want to ram their big ugly bill through our Congress. They want to make enemies out of neighbors. It is our duty to remember the real fight. It is our duty to fight for the children, the seniors, and the families that will go hungry if WIC and SNAP cuts continue. It is our duty to fight for the people who look at the grocery bill week after week and are forced to make a decision between a meal or a roof over their head, a utility bill for warmth, or a warm meal in their stomachs. It is our duty to win for our Jewish neighbors facing rising in hate and violence, for our Muslim neighbors, respect and dignity, for our Palestinian siblings denied their human rights while our tax dollars rip apart their families, for our indigenous communities who face attacks on their land and their sovereignty. It is our duty to win for our trans community and queer community who have faced unrelenting attacks. It is our duty to win for our frontline workers, our unions, for Black lives, for our future, and for a livable planet. It is our duty as everyday Americans fighting for liberty, and we must love and support each other. Because if we lose our ability to love our neighbors, we lose our ability to find solidarity across and despite our differences. No action of solidarity is too small. Food banks, mutual aids, libraries, pouring into your community, fighting alongside organizations like Rhode Island Indivisible and the Rhode Island Resistance Coalition. They want to divide us. But leaders And everyday people like me and people who've come before me, they sat at lunch counters and got assaulted. They stared down snarling dogs as they fought for their civil rights. They sat on buses and they rode through the deep South. But they fought and they won. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. And we will dig our heels in every day, Rhode Island, when it is daunting and when it is hard, because we know that the power of the people standing unified together is more powerful than any want to be king. It is our duty to fight and to win, because no one is free unless all of us are free. And we must give the next generation transformative justice, focusing on not disappearing people or problems like poverty, homelessness, or disappearing people with the forced deportation in our country. I invite all of you to repeat after me as I close the powerful words of Ashada Shakur. Please repeat after me. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Thank you, Rhode Island.